Hello everyone, this is Pat with Angel Divination with our Oracle card reading and message from Monday the 23rd of April 2012. I can't believe we're this far through April yet, but anyway. So we'll be calling, or it's Monday, we'll be calling on the Mermaids for today. And I also felt called to hear from the Healing Fairies today for whatever reason, and I'm sure we'll figure out why. So let's see what the Mermaids want us to know from Mermaid Mondays. We start our week off with a splash, literally, from the Mermaids. What do they wish us to know? Whoop, what's their message? Okay. It kind of flipped out onto the floor, but it's the Healing Heart card. And it says, you're a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. Okay, and in this picture, it's like a mother and daughter mermaid in the picture. And I think it does, for some people, speak to some mother-daughter healing that's going to be taking place. Maybe you have some long-standing issues that have been there for a while, issues that you've had with your mom, patterns that have gone on with her, or issues with you as a mother with your own son or daughter, or with your children. So this is a card that signifies that healing is taking place. So as I look at it today, I feel like that's what the message is for somebody, to let them know that your prayers for healing have been heard, and there is a healing that is taking place right now. Okay, this card can also surface, at least as in relation to the mother-daughter theme that I see in the card, is maybe if there's an anniversary of the passing of your mom, or maybe your mother is very sick or ill right now, and I feel like it speaks to that healing going on, healing for that's going on for you as well, for some of you out there. All right, and give yourself the time and space to do that. It'll truly help you in the long run to give yourself the time and space to work with that healing. So, all right, let's see what the fairies want us to know. It's also a call to honor your own healing abilities. As I look at it too, it does let you know that you do have strong healing abilities, and perhaps have a special connection to children, and to honor and follow through on that, because it's important work. So let's see what so it's interesting that I was called to the Healing Fairies deck, because Doreen has two different fairy decks. One is the Magical Fairies, which I most often use, but this was the original fairy deck that she had. It's Healing with the Fairies Oracle card deck. It was the original one that she came out with. Okay, Healing Fairies, what do you wish us to know for the YouTube community on this Monday? Why did I get called to you? Aha. Oh, okay. Problem resolved. Isn't that a nice message to get for a Monday? Oh gosh. Now what's interesting in this card is that she has there's a serpent in there with it has that emerald green color, which represents healing, and the fairy in this picture, she looks like she's kind of tied up with it, but the fact that it's green says to me that it's, just like the card says, the problem is being resolved, or the problem is being healed. Okay, and it sort of represents where it's a snake. It sort of represents something you've gotten caught up in, maybe, or perhaps that with someone was very serpentine in their in the way they did things. They were kind of sort of just meandering in there. I know in Christianity we always think of the snake as as it's represented in the biblical verse as the tempter, the one who tempted Eve, and you know, when someone's goes about things in a cheating sort of way, we call them a snake. So in some way, you know, it may be that you've gotten caught up with someone or something, some situation that felt like it had like those elements to it where, you know, this was pretty sneaky or snake-like on their part. And like I said, she's kind of tied up with that snake. And looks pretty distraught by it, kind of. But what the card's message on the card says is that the problem is being resolved, and the emerald green I see in that says that there's, you know, it's being healed, and you know that going forward. So it's a nice message to go into for a Monday. If you had a sort of a problematic, troubled weekend, issues are being resolved today, and you know, as you get your week started. So whatever the issue is that's been hanging over your head, take heart, because all will be well. You don't have to worry about it. You know, as much as you can, send love and healing to the situation. See it in a healed reality. That's part of our healing gifts. Visualize what it would be like as you ideally would want to see it. So that is our message for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers who have joined the channel. I appreciate your listening in and being a loyal viewer to the channel. Thank you so much for all the comments that you leave. I really appreciate them. I can't always get back to them right away, but I do appreciate them and I do read them. So thank you, everybody. Have a great Monday.